Hi, everyone, and welcome back. If it's your first time here, my name is Kostis, and today, oh boy, I have with me Rick. Welcome, Rick.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm super happy to be here. Thank you.
I'm happy to have you here. Thank you very much for finding some time in your busy schedule to be here with me.
Absolutely.
How is it going? How are the preparations going?
Good. It is a lot, but it is quite fun also. We are working on every side at the moment. We are working on the staging. We are finalizing costumes. It's only around about 2 weeks left, I think, until
Yeah,
we
exactly. It's about 2 weeks. Oh my
yeah,
God. And you say
exactly.
now staging and costumes. Okay, I know you cannot say anything, but what can you say?
I think I can share that it will definitely be very different from my first entry 6 years ago. So I think I can share that there won't be a piano, there won't
Okay.
be any dancing or other gymnast acrobats. There will be most probably only me on stage. It will be atmospheric. There will be a lot of haze, and it will be, I would say, a focused, very focused staging on myself. And yeah, but we have some small things here and there that will definitely, yeah. How can you say? There's some things happening here and there, but I think that's
Okay.
something that I would like to keep a secret because then it just affects you better if you don't know about it yet, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, don't tell me. Let me just react to it when I will
Yes.
react to it. And I see you like talking about this and you have a smile, like a happiness. So it means that you really like what you're preparing, and that's so nice.
Yeah, I really feel that this time, not only the song, but also everything that happens around really fits well together. And I feel that there's something that I will be bringing onto the stage that is 100% me, is 100% what I would like to share also with the world, or at least in the beginning with Germany, even though the Eurovision world is
We
kind of
will watch too. We will watch too.
great. Yeah. No, yeah, it really fills me with excitement and I'm super happy. And I'm just looking very much forward to enjoying this moment. I think standing there on the stage and singing my heart out, I would say.
Oh, you put it in such a beautiful way, you know?
Thank you.
And you said this time. So you have competed before in the national final of Germany with the song You and I. Gonna be what is different in you this time?
I think that I am very much more clear in who I am as artist, as
Mhm.
musician. I think that I've developed musically, I've developed personally. I think that I have a complete different authority also when it comes to knowing what I want, and also
Okay.
when it comes to standing up for these wishes that I have. So I will step into that TV production studio, and I have a very concrete vision of how I would like to um, the overall look be, and I think that's the main points that changed, I would say. Yeah,
That's so important, you know. If you have a vision, you have a vision. So
exactly.
yeah, it's very important to do what you want, you know. And if something goes wrong, you know, at least you tried it. You tried what you had in your mind and in your heart, and that's what you have to do.
100%. 100%.
Who like do you write by yourself the songs and this
Yes.
song?
Yeah, yeah. I write almost all my songs by myself. I've even produced this one as well. I
Okay,
had two co-producers, which was very helpful because at some top point you just lose yourself in the production, and then it's good to have someone to yeah, have an additional pair of ears
of course.
giving feedback. So, but in general, yes, I sit at my piano and I write all the songs on my own, and then the process of producing and arranging starts.
Okay, so I have to tell you, like when I listen to your song, um, one part it felt that I kind of know, you know, the sound, but then it kept surprising me. Like the melody, you know, it's to me, to my ears. it was going in places that I wouldn't expect while I was listening. And also the lyrics are beautiful, but would you like to tell me what do you want to say with this song?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a very personal story, but you can interpret it in your own way, I would say. For me
No, we want the
personally,
personal story. I'm kidding.
it is about falling in love with your best friend and not being loved back, which is super hard. Not only because everybody wants to be loved back, but especially when it's your best friend. It's super complicated because you fear of losing the person that is closest to you.
Of
But at
course.
the same time, it's also hard to stay in that situation and trying to somehow make it work, which it doesn't in the most cases. So it is, yeah, the painful decision to most probably leave someone behind for now, so that you can feel better and that you open yourself up for something or someone new. But at the same time, I think it can also be something bigger, which means that it's always better to free yourself from uncomfortable situations. The earlier, the better. So
Yeah.
every day, every week, every month, you stay in that situation, kind of suffering silently for yourself. It only gets worse. So being honest to yourself and stand up for it, and then maybe make a painful decision might be better, instead of like going on for years. um, yeah, I think that's kind of the story, my personal story with Oh Boy.
Yeah, okay. And I think it's a very relatable story. I mean, I could get from the song that it's a love that you cannot have, but of course I wouldn't be able to tell so much, but that's also beautiful because everyone can interpret it the way they see it. And I
Absolutely,
think
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love very good lyrics. I love when the lyrics themselves tell a very concrete and yeah, exact story. But at the same time, I also find it sometimes more important to deliver a feeling with a melody, with harmonies, with the way that I sing. So my emotions, I put them mostly, I would say, into my singing and not so much into the lyrics. But at the same time, I of course do understand that lyrics are an important part of the song. So I try to find the best combination of like giving it my all emotionally when it comes to the singing, but at the same time also find the right words. Yeah, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, of course it does. It does completely make sense. So what happened at the story? Are you still friends with this person? No, I'm kidding. Don't tell me that.
It didn't happen the first time to me, unfortunately. So it's something that kind of repeats itself as a pattern, which is super
Okay.
annoying, and something that I think I personally have to work on. But with some of the people that I fell in love, I am still friends with, which
Okay.
also makes me positive in general that situations like these can be handled, if you really want them to be handled. Like if you stay positive, if you give it your all, if you don't give up, if you know that friendship is so important and having long-lasting friendships is so important, then I think it can be manageable, even if it's hard from time to time, maybe over and over again. But I'm a person, I don't like to give up,
Yeah.
not so
Okay.
easily. And even if it comes with pain for myself, I still would like to stick to it first until the very end. Like if I can't take it anymore, then I have to go. But yeah,
Oh, you seem like a very sentimental person, and I think that's a good base for a good artist. You have to have all these feelings and sometimes all of this pain to write good music or good movies. Depending what kind of artist you are.
absolutely. I think for me, it definitely comes naturally. It's not that I on purpose kind of go to the piano when I feel really sad to write a song, but it's just something that helps me to cope with a situation. Like some people like to go for a walk. Some people like to meet friends if they are in a bad mood. Some people, I don't know, want to be on their own and binge watch a series. But for
Yeah,
me,
that's me. That's me.
that's good also, and I do it myself as well sometimes. But mostly when I feel super depressed and sad, and I don't know, when I feel like I can't escape a situation I would like to escape, then I go to the piano, and then I just try to like get time passing, you know. And that's when it naturally happens that emotions get into the piano and get into the melodies, and then I start to sing, and then everything else just, yeah, flows.
At least you have this. Like artists have this good thing that they have their art to put their pain on, you know, and at least get
Absolutely.
something out of it, you know.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Great. Okay, so das Deutsche Final. Did they pronounce it well?
Yes, das deutsche Finale. Very good.
Thank you. Okay, so what's the mindset this time around? Are you going with the mindset of a competition, or are you going to take part in this music festival and events and whatever comes out of it?
No, I want to win 100%.
Nice, nice.
I
Okay.
mean, I'm just dreaming of this big Eurovision stage, you know, like I want to travel to Malmo. I want to go there and I want to stand on that stage and I want to sing in front of millions of people. But of course, I wouldn't be devastated to the ground and I wouldn't be like the most depressed person in the world if I don't win. Of course, it's amazing to be part of it. It's amazing to get that stage in Germany. It's amazing to share my song and like to sing in front of a also very big audience. And
Yes, and don't forget that it's not only Germany that sees you. We all see you, you know.
yeah,
I invited you here because I already heard your song, you know.
absolutely. And that's the amazing thing about it. Like I'm super happy already about yeah, all the love and everything that I received on comments and messages. So I'm very happy also for me personally that I finally shared some new music because it really took some time and also effort for me personally to make it happen. And that's a very positive thing already overall. And I'm looking forward to stepping onto that stage in Berlin, and I'm looking forward to having a great week there. And if I win, amazing, and I can't wait what's going to happen in Malmö. And if I don't win, it has been an amazing experience anyway, and it's all fine. But yes, I want to win.
Good, good, great, great. I like that you came back where you started from. Yes, I want to
Yes,
win.
yeah.
That's the one. Have you seen? I don't know if you have seen like reactions or comments in the on the internet in general. People really, really like your song. How do you feel about that? Did you expect it?
It's crazy to be honest. Like I didn't expect it in that way. I mean, there's of course some critics, and the critics are totally okay, and I do understand some of the critics, but it's just so amazing to see that there's many people that connect with that song in the same way I do, um, that they are willing to make themselves open to listen to the song and to dive into that world, to feel the pain with me. That's kind of the amazing thing, and I've seen some of the reaction videos, um, and it's just crazy to be honest. Like I didn't expect it. Like I didn't expect these kind of reactions. I expected something to happen, but I didn't expect. I don't know. Like the first site I've been visiting was the Eurovision World, I think, where it's always the odds and stuff, and like
Yeah.
getting a 4.8 rating. It's just insane. Like it really makes me happy, and I'm thankful and grateful for everyone who also takes the time to listen to my song, to make a review, and to take the time to analyze things. I read all the comments when it comes to my Instagram stuff. I also read additional comments on on some platforms, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's also taking the time to write like a comment where they actually, I don't know, mentioning stuff that is very important to me, where I feel, yes, you're hearing it, and that's why I did it, and that's great. Yeah, that's great.
That's so nice of you. But it's also you're right because usually it takes more for a person to write the positive thing than the negative. You know, it's so much easier for people when they feel something negative, they write it.
Oh
But
yeah, yeah,
the positive, it takes more for people for some reason to write it. So if they do, it means that they really, really like it, you know.
yeah. And that is something that I appreciate so much because you're absolutely right. It's so easy to write. It's a shit song and I hate it.
Yeah.
And this is like negative energy spread all over. But it takes time and it takes the will also to write something positive and then also to go into detail. So I can only say thank you to everyone who's been doing that. I really, really appreciate it.
Okay, so you said that you really want to win. Are you a Eurovision fan?
Oh my God, I'm the biggest Eurovision fan there is. I think that every fan says that from themselves, but I definitely am.
Okay. What did you think of last year's Germany's entry, Lord of the Lost? Did you like it?
It's not my kind of music, um,
Okay.
but I think it was a bolder choice from Germany than in previous years. So I was happy
Agreed.
about, yeah, I was happy about the choice in the first hand. I think that, I mean, the voting system overall is amazing because there's so much tension, and I love like giving the point.
Mm.
But I think that it would be great if like, because I think that if I understood everything correctly, Germany kind of did get some points, or they did get some calls, but it just didn't end up being points because it always was like barely on the.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so they were kind of in the middle field, but they ended up being last place anyway because they just didn't get any points. Um, but overall, I would say that it was an improvement compared to previous years. Absolutely.
Agreed. Definitely agree. And okay, for me, when someone goes to Eurovision, you shouldn't think about places. Like that's the least thing you can think of. Like for example, Lord of the Lost didn't like go like were low, but they gained so many fans, you know, and that's the
Absolutely.
important thing because you have this exposure that Eurovision is. Like the points don't make like they don't matter at the end because it plays like there are a lot of things that play a role. Maybe there are a lot of rock songs the same year, you know, so that's the points might be split or whatever. But it is a thing. At the end of the day, everyone is looking at that. How, like, if you would go to Eurovision for Germany, would you have this as a stress, like to take Germany out of there, that the last few years is at the lower places?
To be honest, and this is really honest right now, I think we can't get any more disappointed as country as we are because we are finishing always last.
No,
So if I would finish last, it would just be like, yeah, a regular thing happening
another year.
another year, which then would be completely fine. But of course, for me personally, I do have the approach of at least gaining some points, because it's also personal to me. Like, it's my music and I share it, and it would be amazing to just be like valued a little bit. But however, you are completely right. Like, in the end, music and music taste is very individual, and there will be some people connecting to me and to my music. And if it's only for them, it was worth it already. So um,
Exactly.
yeah, I will do my thing. I will perform my song, and it will be an amazing experience for myself. But it will also be great for all the people who like my music, so that they get the chance to get introduced into my music and into what I'm doing. Um, so yeah,
Exactly that.
yeah.
And what would it mean to you to represent Germany at Eurovision?
I think it would be crazy. It would be kind of legendary, to be honest. Like, not for myself, but like in general, like being a representative of like a country for Eurovision, it's kind of a thing from for me personally. But uh,
No, I agree. Like, if you're a Euro fan, you know, you
yeah,
feel
like,
that way. Yeah.
yeah, I think it would be strange, but it would be something that I would like carry for myself as being an Olympian. I don't know. Like, yeah, I would
For
say.
me, for me, that I opened the channel just because I like Eurovision, it is like the Olympics, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
and many people see it like that.
Yeah, and it's the most amazing Olympics, I would say. Like, it's music and it's culture and it's different nations and it's coming together, always like in the name of love, in the name of respect, and in the name of like sharing only happiness, I would say. Um,
Exactly. I mean, as much as we can in these times that we live in, but yeah, we try.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take you back to Das Deutsche Finale. If you were to collab with one of the artists that take play parts along with you,
Yeah.
which one, like act, do you think would make the best match?
I would love to make a collaboration with Galant. I think they're amazing.
I can
Um,
see that.
I would love to sing for them once, or I don't know, just make a remix or something. I've been listening to their song. I've been listening. Their song has been the first one I've been listening to, and I got really scared because I thought, ooh, and this is going to be like the level we have this year. It's going to be hard because I personally really like it, and
Me
we
too.
are.
Me too. I love it.
Yeah, me too. We are messaging on Instagram, and I told them that I love this song. So I think I would like to make a collaboration with them if it was to choose only one. Yeah,
I can see this. Do you also sing in German or you prefer English?
I sing in German from time to time. I haven't released a song in German yet, but I do sing in German. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a bit about you. Like, when did you start with the singing and what kind of instruments you say you play the piano? Do you play something else?
Yeah, I play the piano. I grew up playing piano, and I play a little bit guitar, but I sing mostly. And after my bachelor's, I started to dig into production. So that's kind of where I ended up. I would love to
Okay.
play more instruments, but yeah, I've been doing production and composition mainly, I would say. Yeah,
Okay, okay. It makes sense that you took that route if you are making your own songs and so you know how to
yeah.
produce them yourself. Okay. Anything, is there anything else I didn't ask you and you would like to share with people that are watching right now?
I think there isn't anything. I just want to point out again that I'm very thankful for all the positive comments I received. I think that especially in these times, spreading love and happiness and spreading positive feelings is just very important. So I really do appreciate that, and I just wanted to give that back because always when I have the opportunity to say something, then I try to say at least this. Um, and besides from that, I don't know. Like if you have the chance to vote for me, give it a try wherever you are. I would
Exactly.
love to
Can we
vote for.
vote out from outside of Germany as
That's a
well?
good question. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I have to double check. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I've
I'm gonna double check as well. Everyone double check if you can vote.
perfect. That's it for me, I think. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Rick. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for taking some time from your busy schedule to be here and have this talk with me. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure for me too. And thank you everyone for watching. See you very soon at another video. Bye.
Goodbye.